Today's courtroom bombshell shook the entire gallery. Absalom Zungu took the stand and shattered one of the prosecution's strongest pillars, the statement that Colonel Gininda has repeatedly called the backbone of the case. Zungu says Gininda lied about everything, from the language they spoke to the very signature on that controversial document. As he explained his side, the tension in the courtroom rose sharply, leaving everyone questioning how such a critical statement could even be admissible. Let's take you right into the moment where the cracks began to show.
You further said to him that you have no objection to the taking of the prescribed oath, and you consider the prescribed oath to be binding on your conscience.
Uyaqhubeka-ke abhale lana ukuthi-ke washo wena kuyena ukuthi awunankinga yokuthi-ke ungakufungela lokhu kushoyo noma-ke ungathatha isifungo salokhu kushoyo nokuthi-ke uyazi ukuthi-ke isifungo lesi osithathayo kuyisibophezelo kunembeza wakho ngamanye amagama kuyinto-ke ekuphoqayo-ke ukuthi ukhulume iqiniso. No, I know nothing about that.
Thank you. Now, just one thing that I think is very crucial. One of the few things that are very crucial in the statement. Now, I see that this statement is taken in English. Did you ever narrate a statement to Brigadier Gininda in English?
Enye-ke yezinto ezisemqoka nezibaluleke kakhulu-ke kule statement lesi ngiyabona-ke ukuthi istatement lesi-ke sibhalwe ngesingisi. Ingaba sikhona yini istatement owasenza ku-Brigadier Gininda usenza ngesingisi, nge-English? No? None.
Thank you. Now, normally, when a person who gives his statement in a language other than English, maybe in a vernacular language, the person who writes that statement or who converts that or what the deponent is saying into English would, after the statement has been completed, then read back to the deponent what the deponent has been telling him.
Ngokujwayelekile-ke indlela ekwenzeka ngayo uma kuwukuthi umuntu unikeza ngestatement ukhuluma-ke ngolunye ulimi engasilona-ke isingesi ulimi-ke lwesintu okwenzekayo ukuthi lo obhalayo uzothi uma ngabe seqedile ukubhala uzothi-ke athathe lokhu akubhalile akufundele lo ebekuyena obekhuluma.
Thank you. Now, you are saying there were people where you were, a place which you can't say what was it, who were saying things, and Brigadier was writing, and Brigadier Gininda writing, not so?
Kwinkulumo yakho-ke babuzungu wena uthi-ke kuleyo ndawo leyo enanikuyona ekuyindawo-ke ongakhonakala ukuthi ungayichaza ungayisho ukuthi kwakuyindawo enjani uthi kwakunabantu ababekhuluma abesithi uGininda yena-ke abhale phansi. Yes, he was talking to them and Gininda would write here.
Thank you. Now, after this statement was, after this paper, yes, I would call it a statement, after this statement was written, as you are saying, you never said anything. Were there any attempts made to read it to you just to indicate what is contained in the statement?
Nanjengoba usho-ke ukuthi-ke kwabhalwa phansi babekhuluma bona akukho wakusho wena. Ingaba ukhona yini okwenziwa noma-ke khona yini izame ezenziwa ukuthi-ke sifundweke lesi statement sifundelwa wena?
Yes, for you to confirm what is contained.
Ukuthi wena uqinisekise lokhu okubhaliwe lana.
Akazi ngoba into oyenza ngenye indlela ngendlela engafanele akulula ukuthi ungitshele.
Okay. No, it wasn't done because when you do something not according to procedure or not according to the manner in which it's supposed to be done, it is not easy for you to tell me.
Thank you. Now, Brigadier Gininda then told this court that after you gave this statement, he then requested you to append your signature to this statement. The time at which you did that, it was 25 minutes past 4 in the afternoon on the same date of the 17th of November 2019.
Ubrigadier Gininda akutshele lenkantolo ke ngalelo langa ke awayenze ngalo la inkantolo ezokuthula ubufakazi emikuyona le ndawo emikuyona ukuthi ke emuva kokuthi sesibhalileke lesi statement lesi wasecela ke ukuthi ke usayine uthi ke isikhathi ekwenzeka ngakho lokho kwaku 4 emini
in the afternoon.
yebo
hayi angisazi naleso sikhathi lesi.
no I don't even know that time.
Yes, but the essence is, he says that you then signed the statement that he presented to court.
Kodwa ke okusemqoka ukuthi uthi wasayina wena leso statement lesi istatement lesi esifundwayo manje la
akaze ngisisayine ngoba khona ngale signature ngabe sebakhona okunye ngapha.
I never signed it. Uthi kukhona kuphi baba?
Na signature yami athi ngisayinela ngithi
Iphi?
lapha athi ngisayine khona. Nansi. Iphi? Oh ile.
This is my signature.
Ngekabani le?
This is my signature that he claims that I signed, and then the witness
Lena ngekabani?
is the Mnisi. The witness is pointing at the end, page, paragraph 5. That signature, I know and understand this. The content of this statement, there's a signature underneath. The witness is pointing that and asking whose signature is that?
Yes, Mr. Zungu, that's the aspect that I indicated earlier on, that the copies that the state gave us had a signature that is cut out. We were unable to decipher what kind of a signature is that one, and we requested the state to furnish us with a full version of a paper that has got all the signatures in it.
Iloko bengishilo ke ngaphambilini babuzungu ukuthi ke lamaphepha ke siwanikiwe ke ukuthi uzobona ke lapho ukuthi ke ayipheleleke la ndawo ekusayine kuyona ke sisalindile ke kubashushisi ukuthi basinikeze ke amaphepha la ekucaca ekubonakala kahle khona kodwa la ukhomba khona wena akubonakali kahle ukuthi ke babunisi basalindile ukuthi bathola amanye amaphepha ekubonakala kahle khona.
But Mr. Zungu, but
Cela ulalele baba.
on paragraph 5, which is the last page, he says that you told him that you consider the prescribed oath to be binding on your conscience, and there's a signature there which has got a mark like a cross. In other words, they showed you where to sign there at 25 minutes past 4 in the afternoon on the date of the 17th of November 2019.
Sicela baba sibheke lokho. Uthi ke ummeli ucela ke ubuke la. Kubhaliwe laphayana ukuthi ke wathi ke wena awuna uya isifungo leso sithathayo ke uyazi ukuthi kuyisifungo esikubophezelayo ke kunembeza wakho ukuthi ke ukhuluma iqiniso. Bese la ukukhombe khona ngiyabona la uthi kusayindiwe lana ke ubhalwa ke isikhathi u16 ukusho ukuthi ke 25 past 4 emini idate kwakunge 17 zika November ngo2019.
Now the question is, did you ever sign a document such as this?
Umbuzo ke yilona baba ingaba wasayina yini iphepha njengaleli?
Akaze ngisayine ngoba
I
nje
never-
signature lena akusiye yami.
I never signed because even the signature is not mine.
Thank you, we'll come to that.
Siyeza-ke kulokho.
Now, he further says that, now that is him, that he certifies that the above statement was made before him and that the deponent has acknowledged that he knows and understands the contents of this statement. The statement was sworn before me and the deponent's signature placed therein or placed there in my presence at Mpabanga building at Mopanaga building, Netcom office, Pretoria, on Sunday, the 17th of November 2019 at 16:25. Then he says that he is a member of the South African Police Services. He states his name there as Bongani Nicholas Gininda. He's a police official. He was a colonel then. He is the head of the Cold Case Commander Unit here in Pretoria.
Lana ke baba kubhalwe ngalendlela ke ukuthi lana usenikeza yena ke isiqinisekiso umuva ukuthi ke istatement ususenzile ukuthi ke istatement lesi ke senziwa ke phambi kwakhe umuntu wayinikeza ngaso ke istatement wase eqinisekisa noma evuma ke ukuthi ke uyakwazi futhi ke uyakuzwisisa nokuthi uyaqonda ke lokho okubhaliwe kusona istatement nokuthi ke istatement safungelwa ke umuntu owayesenza wase umuntu loyo wayesenza istatement esayina ke nokusayina ekhona ke yena ke kwibhilidi ke elibizwa ngokuthi ke iMapunaga Netcom kuma officer eNetcom khona la ePitori uthi langa ke kwakungesonto nge-17 kaNovember 2019 isikhathi kwaku 25:4 uyasho ke ngenzansi ukuthi ke uyiphoyisa uBongani Nicholas Gininda usebenzela amaphoyisa ke futhi ke okuyena ke oholayo ke ithimba lelo ne date ibhaliwe ba.
So in simple terms, Brigadier Gininda is saying here that you have admitted what you gave him in this statement and the content of the statement, and that you signed this statement in his presence.
Akushoyo lana ke kuloko esiqeda ukutshela kona noma ukufundela kona baba uZungu ukuthi ke uBrigadier Gininda uthi wakuvuma ke lokho akubhaliwe lana kusona istatement wase uyasayina.
Ngoba nale ndawo esho noma ngangikabi ke la ngihle ngiboshwe kodwa leyo ndawo nje angiyazi kwayo le ndawo ale statement angisazi.
Even the mentioned place, irrespective of my although I was under or irrespective of the condition, my conditions at that time, but the place that is mentioned here I don't know. I also don't know the statement.
You have said that that signature that is appearing there on the last page of the statement is also not yours. Or let me put it this way. What did you say about that signature?
Ukhona ukushilo yakhumbula baba ubuza ngalokusayina lokho. Ukhona ukushilo ubuthini ngalokusayina lokho.
Cha bengithe ngasona lesakusile ubhaliwe nje lokubhaliwa se statement sami lesi. Injalo isignature yami.
What I said is that this is not my signature.
Thank you.
If what Zungu says is true, that he never signed the statement and never even spoke English to Gininda, then this goes beyond a simple mistake. It points to possible fabrication, manipulation, and a direct violation of the Criminal Procedure Act, which demands that any statement used in court must be voluntarily made, correctly recorded, and lawfully obtained. If a senior officer, like Gininda, forged or engineered evidence, then we're looking at potential perjury, defeating the ends of justice and professional misconduct of the highest order. So now the question becomes, what happens next? Who will be held accountable? And how many more hidden truths could still be lying beneath this case? Do you believe Zungu's testimony changes the entire direction of the trial? Should the court launch an investigation into the handling of these statements? What do you think should happen to Gininda if this is proven true? Is the backbone of the case collapsing in real time? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every one of them. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm Skybridge. Until next time, goodbye.